In happier news from up the coast, former Nirvana bassist Krist Novoselic presided over a benefit concert in Bremerton, Washington last weekend to raise money for his new political action group, which he calls JAMPac, and which focuses on legislation to restrict access to music, album stickering bills, and things like that. Novoselic took the stage with his own new band, Sweet 75, and welcomed such other acts as Afghan Whig, Shudder to Think, Björk, and Sky Cries Mary, as well as his old Nirvana partner Dave Grohl and his excellent new band, Foo Fighters. There was lots of liberal cheerleading and, of course, a ton of music. Here's a report.
The idea was born out of what happened out of the November '94 elections. I was frustrated that a lot of people didn't even bother to show up and vote. And I was just frustrated because I feel like people who shared my ideals, kind of a more liberal left ideals, were just kind of like rolled over.
To prevent being rolled over again, Novoselic and others are making their points well in advance of the next presidential election. It's no surprise that they're targeting the Republican front-runner and his attacks on pop culture.
To have a scapegoat is a really easy thing to do, to stand up to the challenge of what's going on in this world, let alone this country, and come up with some real progressive ideas.
Also supporting the cause were some much-anticipated former bandmates of Novoselic.
Well, I'd like to introduce some fantastic people who I love dearly. The Foo Fighters.
To me, it's been great to watch Dave and Krist start new groups and play in front of people again.
When did you guys first hear JAMPac?
This is embarrassing, but I actually heard about it on MTV News in the spring.
It's not embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Because, you heard it first. I did. Right.
I've been fighting similar battle in my home country, in Iceland, since I was 14, doing all sort of benefits and all sort of struggles against authorities that are trying to censor things.
We're still trying to get the message out there. I don't think a lot of people realize the urgency of the situation. What we're doing right now here is that we're congregating. This is what it's all about. This is what we're fighting for.
Foo Fighters play Tempe, Arizona on Monday, and if Björk snaps back from a sore throat, she's scheduled to appear at Deep Ellum Live in Dallas on Monday. In film news, actress Sandra Bullock. That about does it for this edition of the Week in Rock. Do join us next week when we'll be back with Snoop Dogg's murder trial, more Björk, a Schoolhouse Rock revival, a look at the growing threats to free speech in cyberspace, and a consideration of what may be the most arresting movie of 1995, Kids. We'll see you then.